All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is all about truly flying with faith. I just wrapped up my session. This is our weekly catch up that I have with the members of the level 2 batch of the IHNLP practitioner program. As the name suggests, this is the best of hypnosis as well as NLP or neuro linguistic programming. And in today's session, this was, of course, now we are into week 2 of the IHNLP practitioner program, the level 2. And it was amazing to watch how people tapped into the power of a concept known as anchoring. Now, some of you may be familiar with it, especially if you happen to be a healer coach in this day and age. Uh, you know, when I think back on this, sometimes it makes me smile because at some level, it's kind of like dating. It's like I'm kind of like putting a time frame to when I began this process, because for me it was like 2007, 2008 when I learned this. And today, of course, literally 17 years later, um, this is something that I get to teach. This is something that I get to watch other people use as a way to help each other. Now, for those of you who are totally unfamiliar with what is anchoring, think of it like this, right? And the simplest of ways, it's like, how do we psych ourselves into feeling good or feeling like we're going to take on the world, feeling like we are amazing before something, right? That is one of the most uh, simplest ways in which I can remind you that we all do it, right? It's like when you tell yourself, okay, I've got this, I'm going to do this, right? I can make this happen. Especially as digital healer coaches, when we are taking on new projects, when we are doing something that usually would maybe scare us, but now we've decided to do it. When we put ourselves into that state, we are essentially tapping into an anchor. And when we're now able to actually do this for other people, this is when it takes it to another level. So, in today's session, of course, we were exploring the power of anchoring and how amazing anchoring is, how amazing anchoring can be for you in your own life. So, of course, if none of this makes any sense, it's totally fine, because this is why the IHNLP practitioner program has been created. And in fact, in a couple of months, we will be starting the second batch. So we will be doing level 1, batch 2 in August. So, if you are intrigued by this, if you want to know more, drop in. All you have to do is just respond. There is a link that you should be able to see. If you're interested, you click on the link, and then, of course, you answer a couple of questions. And once that process is through and you meet the criteria, you're more than welcome to come and join our Telegram group and learn more about this. I do a lot of Zoom calls with people who are in a Telegram group from time to time so that they can learn more about how this works. They can learn more about how they can apply this in their own lives. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how our members, especially people who are now in the level 2 batch, how they progress in this, how they are really you know, willing to fly with faith, right? So it's not flying without faith. Faith is not flying, with our blinders on, but instead, it's like you're learning the basics, you're learning the fundamentals, and then you're going beyond that, where you're flying with faith. So, if any of this is something that has connected with you and you want to know more, you know how to reach out. And having said all of that, of course, and this is why, honestly, this is why I do these solo pods, the eye hypnosis healer coach speaks. This is the name of our pod. And the reason why I do these pods is just to remind you that, you are not alone, right? Especially as a digital healer coach, you're not alone. And, if there's any way in which I can help you, please reach out and let me know. So looking forward to hearing from you. And of course, as always, remember to live with purpose. So look forward to seeing you in the next pod. And of course, these are daily pods, so I will be back tomorrow. God bless. Have a wonderful day ahead. and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.